Well, hello, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Soaring Together. We're glad that you're able to tune in with us this week, and we hope that you've had a wonderful week. And today we're going to be continuing our series on RV life, local events, and attractions. So we have been here in Yuma for the winter, and we like to just get out and find local events and happenings. And of course, there's also the attractions around. There's museums. And in fact, today we're going to be taking you to the Yuma Territorial Prison Museum. So before you plan your trip, always check out their websites, because here at the Yuma Territorial Prison, they do have guided tours. They have storytellers that are there to give you in-depth information about what went on behind the bars there at the prison. So we want you to come on along with us as we head to the prison. So where are we headed today?
We are headed to
The pen.
the pen.
We're going to the pen.
Going to the big house.
The Yuma Territorial Prison
That's
Museum.
right. That's right.
We have to add museum.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're not going to be incarcerated.
Right.
No.
Yeah, yeah. No, how do you say it? We're all going? You're all going?
Y'all going?
You're all going?
Are y'all going?
Y'all going?
See y'all there.
See y'all there. Yeah.
Should be a good day for a motorcycle ride to the prison. We are looking at 80 degrees, a little higher than that today, and beautiful sunshine. So here we go. We're on our way to prison. So here at the Territorial Prison, we did pay $9 for the senior price. We, like I said, just did the self-guided tour. And as I said before, they do have the special tours with the storytellers and special events that go on there at the prison. So be sure and check out their website at yumaprison.org for all their hours of operation and admission prices for each event. Well, this old western prison sits on the banks of the Colorado River in Arizona. Just across the river is the state border of California. If you look over the water, you'll see views of the Quechan Indian Nation and St. Thomas Mission. have to use your imagination, because back in 1875 when this prison was built, a lot of these buildings and businesses weren't around here.
Oh, absolutely.
So this prison was basically probably like
Out here by itself.
sitting on the Colorado River by itself. And,
We're right next to California. Actually on the other side of this country.
Yeah, we're in Arizona, and across the river is California.
Yeah.
This is the bridge
Railroad bridge.
over the Colorado River in Yuma.
Yeah. Hey?
Yuma, Arizona. We are at the Yuma Territorial Prison.
Bobby's trying to fix a camera.
Oh, yeah. Where's Bruce? Y'all act like you're trying to climb out or something.
I got my hand.
Climb out, Dad.
Well, this prison opened in 1876 and shut down in 1909. It was the official slammer for killers, swindlers, and gunfighters from Arizona mining towns, and housed several famous outlaws. A Phoenix school superintendent sentenced to prison for the crime of forgery. Impressed with his credentials, prison officials asked him to manage the prison's earnings. After his release, it was discovered he had walked off with $130 of the prisoner's money. After the prison closed in 1909, this property became Yuma High School. The school held classes in the buildings for several years, and as a result, the school mascot name became the Yuma Criminals. Actually, it wasn't until 1913 that name was given to the Yuma High School football team after beating the Phoenix Coyotes in a game. The angry Coyotes dubbed the Yuma High School players the Criminals. Prison design and construction never contemplated women prisoners, so the arrival of those 29 women over 30 years often caused lots of chaos. Lizzie Gallagher began serving her sentence for manslaughter. Manuela Fimbres gave birth to a baby boy while serving time for accessory to murder. The baby stayed with her in the prison for 2 years when she was pardoned because of the concern for the child. A separate woman's ward was finally completed. Before that, women prisoners were very infrequent. The room you see here was carved out of granite hillside by inmate labor. A woman's yard was constructed on the west end of the ward for recreation, but it was destroyed when Southern Pacific Railroad built a new rail line in 1922 that operates to this day. So from the outside, it looks like a fairly small prison, but according to what I read, this prison will house over 200 inmates. 240 were kept here at one time. They had close quarters, 12 of them in some of those cell stalls. This one is open, so we'll take a step inside maybe. Ooh. Very high ceiling. wouldn't want to be in here for one night. And these across here are open also. So we'll take a walk in here. Looks like these are the original iron bunk beds. There's 4 bunks, 3 beds on each, so this would hold 12 people. These bunks were made in 1901. This change from the old wooden bunks became necessary in order to rid the cell house of bed bugs, which had become intolerable nuisance. The cells locked at night, prisoners had daily work details. These details included rock quarry, kitchen, sewing shop, adobe yard, wood yard, and prison construction. After work and on Sunday, prisoners had time for reading, arts and crafts, education, or relaxing. Here's the infirmary, and you see the dark cell. The prison's first infirmary was set up within one of the prison cells. As the prisoner population grew, a traditional hospital-style infirmary was built on top of the west cell block. And then we have a tool storage room. And the dark cell.
That's really eerie in there.
It's really eerie in there. This is the dark cell. So this is the dark cell. And you can see it was a dungeon. And on the floor, I guess this is probably where they had them chained to the floor. And there's one left behind over there. The dark cell. Many of the prisoners were responsible for the construction of the prison, even built their own cells. Life here was not easy. Outside the prison walls were miles of a vast desert and the Colorado River. Temperatures were very hot in the summer. Many died of diseases and suicide, earning this prison the nickname the Hell Hole. This goes out to the yard, the recreation yard maybe. Yep, the recreation yard. So you can see there's even cells out here. As with most museums, we exited through the gift shop, and they have lots of memorabilia to choose from. Now we are all headed down to the prison graveyard and check it out. Well, the last area that we visited here at the prison was the cemetery. And out of the 3,069 prisoners that came through this prison, 112 were buried here on this hillside. I read that one of the ladies that was a prisoner had her baby inside the prison.
Yeah,
And she actually kept her baby for 2 years, and then they decided that it wasn't a good place for the baby, so they let her out.
Oh, I didn't read that one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Did
They
you
let-
see?
They let the woman and the baby loose.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Did you see that guy that was sentenced to life and he did all of that fine needlework and made all that lace?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I saw the lace inside
Yeah.
one of the curio.
Yeah, inside the cabinet. It was an inmate, a cellmate.
Hmm.
It was amazing. I mean, that work was spectacular.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
So what did they do with the other 7?
Doesn't say.
The other 7 was picked up by their family. I saw that in the thing in there. Their family picked them up and took them.
So if your family couldn't come get you, they just put you here.
I guess so. Probably some of their families didn't even know they were here.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you look at some of the sentences, like they were only like 4 and 5 years and 6 years, and by the time they served 4 years, they got out.
Yeah.
So,
Some died of disease, accident, murder, suicide, and escape attempts. So the only marker they have is their name on that
Yeah.
memorial.
yeah, that's it.
I figured they'd have numbers or something on them.
To where you knew
Yeah.
which ones. They probably don't even know which ones are buried.
Probably not. No.
We're going to be doing a lot more interesting things while we're here in Yuma. In fact, I have a list of upcoming videos for you, and one of those videos is our Palm Springs vacation. Rick and I went over to Palm Springs for a few days and had a wonderful time there. We rode through the mountains, and then we took a tram up on top of a mountain. While we've been here, we also attended RV World Truck Show. We even put our trucks in the show. So another thing that we've done is the fair. We went to the local fair here to a demolition derby, and that was my first demolition derby. So just lots of interesting things. The guys one day went out on the desert and the mountains on the side-by-sides, and one of the things that is hard in this RV life is when our friends have to leave and we have to say goodbye. So we have a video of some of our friends as they're leaving and show you how he loaded his motorcycle and the ramp that he built. So lots and lots of good, interesting things coming up in the next week. So be sure to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on any of the fun that we've been having here in Yuma, Arizona. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.